앞으로 재판 진행이 어려워질 것이라고 주장했습니다. 검찰은 발가락 통증 등을 이유로 세 차례나 재판에 출석하지 않았던 점을 상기시키며 전직 대통령이 석방되면 주요 증인들에게 영향력을 행사해 진술 번복이나 증거 조작 우려가 크다는 점도 강조했습니다.
Chicago, it was because the Mississippi guys got together with some of these jazz musicians so that because most of the drummers and bass players and piano players, typically were jazz musicians, and then they come up backing up some of these blues guys wanted to have a band. So that Chicago sound, came out of the combination of those things. And, I'm not a blues, historian. I don't know all about every little thing, but it's interesting to see how
demonstrations. But Kansas City Mayor Sly James, Democrat, says the city's hands are tied.
Well, first of all, you can't say no guns at protests because it's a Second Amendment right, and the state of Missouri has decided that anybody can have a gun at any time, damn near any place.
So get used to seeing armed militia at political rallies. But what are they really doing there? Professor Don Hyder-Markel says it may have less to do with protecting or intimidating protesters and more to do with bolstering their own organizations.
Love it while grabbing the rhythm, your hips. That's right. Rhythm is a dancer. I need a companion. Girl, I guess that must be you. Ella una loca, ella me provoca, ella le gusta la fiesta. Don't tell him, you ain't need. Don't tell him, you ain't need, got.
Again, have your credit repaired for free by Zenmar or Squeeze. And the number happens to be 646-200-5881. Please do not hang up. I will make sure I speak with every single one of you, and Zenmar will do the same also. So, once again, the number is 646-200.
93.5 WVIP and WVIP HD1, New Rochelle, a Whitney Global Media Station.
I'm Dr. Lederman. Some promote.
Fires in California have killed more than a dozen people and destroyed more than 2,000 homes and businesses, with firefighters working to contain the fast-moving blazes. I'm Jamie Floyd. This is All Things Considered on WNYC. The White House made a move to help the coal industry, but it probably won't have much of an impact.
More than 1/3 of the nation's coal-fired electricity is either already slated to go offline or it's more expensive to operate than existing natural gas.
More on the elimination of the so-called Clean Power Plan coming up. And a growing number of actors, men and women, are speaking out about the allegations against industry magnate Harvey Weinstein. But what does it say about Hollywood's culture? We'll go to
not the four actors singing now, but Cheryl Stewart, Denise Graves, Vladimir Chernoff, and Luciano Pavarotti singing from Rigoletto by Verdi. Our score at 4 today on WQXR.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. Evacuation centers across Northern California are sheltering thousands of evacuees. People who escaped several fires still burning in
Nash FM 94.7, the Tri-State Big Three.
Make sure all the input, and then we'll count it down every weekday around 4 o'clock. You're talking Blake Shelton. You're talking I'll Name the Dogs. You're talking
number 3.
Nash FM 94.7.
Girl, it's high time I tell you, no more messing around. Time to lay these cards on the table and just throw it on out. I'm talking you and me, with running wild and running free. 2 kids, you and me. And I say, let me see you dance, man. Let me see you dance, man.
Y sigo esperando respuesta. Dime qué te cuesta responderme pa' yo poder hablarte sin me dejar amarte.
Encouraging K-Love.
Me fais bouger la tête.
I feel like you're with me. Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
But will your team put too much emphasis on it, and is that one of your jobs this week?
Well, they'll put a lot of emphasis on it because it's the next game coming up this week, and it's a division game, obviously, so it's an important game for us and them. But they're going to play. They're going to play hard like they always play, and we just got.
It's not tidy, however much we wish it could be. And Olympic Pride, American Prejudice, more than any film I've seen on the issue, is adept at getting to the truth about perhaps the most mythologized event of the modern Olympic movement. It captures a historical...
What about us? Us as in you, us, everybody. Inside Macy's Herald Square, Z100 Jingle Ball presented by Capital One. The lineup announcement soon at 5 o'clock.
We are searchlights.
Nick Radio.
New Orleans.
NCIS! Put the gun down now or we will shoot.
After new episodes of NCIS and Boom, CBS Tonight. Starting tonight at 8 on CBS 2. Then stay tuned for CBS 2 News at 11. Beautiful day in New York City. We have sunshine, 83 degrees, down into the 60s for a low in the city tonight, 50s in many of the suburbs. Tomorrow, cloudy, chance of showers late in the day with a high in the low to mid-70s.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Wherever you are, we are. WCBS News Radio 880.
Good afternoon. I'm Steve Scott. Thank you for joining us today at 4:15. Let's check WCBS Sports. Here's CBS Sports Radio's Marco Belletti.
And Steve, sports sponsored by Dell. Well, the Yankees have surprised at almost every turn this season as the baby Bombers have grown up before our very eyes. But they have one more mountain to climb before a flight can be planned for Houston to face the Astros in the ALCS. That's a Game 5 with the Indians in Cleveland.
stupid things anymore, especially if you're going to do it on social media.
But even if it's not
Right?
stupid,
It's
if
the
you're just
contract.
stating an opinion.
Yeah, I know, but if that opinion is viewed perceptually by enough people the wrong way, it represents you and it represents whoever you're associated with.
It's just a slippery, dangerous
Of course.
slope.
Well, here's the problem.
There's
Hang on,
cameras
Mike, hang on a
everywhere
second.
now.
Whatever, discriminated against, or
Right.
maybe they felt, they were being put upon by the police, that type of thing.
Right.
And you've made it pretty clear that you don't think your base of employment is a place to make that protest.
Right.
But where else are these people, or yourself in this case, going to make that protest and have the impact that they would have?
Oh, I wouldn't be allowed to make it on the air. They could tell me not to.
I understand that, but
So I
But
wouldn't. I wouldn't have the. If you're talking about me, if I wanted to protest.
With you.
Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Sense of the pride.
You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon. 79 degrees. It's sunny out at 4:20 on this Tuesday, October the 10th. I'm Larry Mullins, and here's what's happening on this 10-10 day. We'll have the latest on the troubles plaguing Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein. The number of sexual harassment and flat-out assault claims against him is growing. At least 3 women are now saying he actually raped them. We'll have details on that. 1 person dead, another in critical condition now. This after a fire races through an apartment on 66th Avenue over in Forest Hills. Our Darius Radzius is working that investigation. White House's President Trump was just playing when he seemed to question his Secretary of State's intelligence. After Rex Tillerson allegedly called him a moron, Mr. Trump told a magazine, maybe the 2 of us should compare IQ tests. And, quote, I can tell you who's going to win. And days after his death, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers re-enter the Billboard Artist 100 chart to become the top musical act in the U.S. Quite a tribute to him this past weekend. AccuWeather says sun mixing with clouds, not quite as humid today, high of 82. And in sports.
This is John Minko. It's a confident Yankee team that returns to Cleveland for Game 5 of the division playoffs. Ankle surgery for giant whiteout Odell Beckham Jr. is complete. Rangers home to St. Louis.
I'm Bloomberg's Larry Kofsky. Positive day for the stock market. The Dow closing at a record high with a gain of 69 points. The Nasdaq added 7.
Feel on iHeartRadio at PrideRadio.com and stations across America. This is Pride Radio.
All in love and devotion. Can you feel? Can you feel? Can you feel like that? Can you feel that touch? Like a body, lady. Oh, can you feel the love?
2 for Tuesday, Q1043. Here's Queen and David Bowie. You pick the second one right now in the youth for Q1043.com.
GotJunk.com. Joe Bartlett here. Hope you're tuning in to our weekend program, Estate Law Exposé. If you need help right now with estate law planning, or if you would like to learn more about legal strategies designed to reduce unnecessary taxes, protect your assets, avoid probate, Medicaid, or guardianship, call the law offices of Christine Thea Rubenstein at 1-800-200-1-LAW or go to courtboss.com to schedule a free in-office half-hour estate planning strategy session. 1-800-200-1-LAW. Don't wait until it's too late to plan your estate.
My wife and I couldn't be happier with time.
Come with me and sip on some Evan the champagne. You ain't no two sticker working like the whispers. Hit the stoplight, move it to some eyes. These rims still moving, so I pop a little spinners while I'm smoking on the beat. Dipping through the streets, popping up a beat, and I got the heat on the 23.
Оставят их объявлять эту независимость. То есть в итоге проигнорировать результаты референдума получается косвенно тем, что он сейчас. Я надеюсь, что вы со мной сейчас следите за моей мыслью. Получается, что то, что он сейчас не объявил независимость, на самом деле делегитимизирует сам референдум. Он и так-то его легитимность под огромным вопросом. Европа его не признала, Мадрид его не признал. А факт референдума был.
I'm gonna run right to the edge with you, where we can both fall in love. I'm on the edge of glory. Give in this time and show me some affection. We're going for those pleasures in the night.
It's Deja Vu in the afternoon on 107.5.
Listen, Eden is kingdom, and Eden mindset is a kingdom mindset. Let me hear ya. Where my Eden citizens at? Where my Eden citizens at? Where
Thank you.